There we go. Took a minute, but I did it. I think this is a different password. Yeah, a moon and 2 stars. Where's that damn box? I was like, bro, I swear to God, I did two different numbers and it gave me the same. Well, whatever. A moon and I think it was 2 suns. I think. I was live by fail. All right, it was 2 stars. Huh, it opened. Good job, well done. And a piece of paper. It has some writing on it. Oh yeah. Here are some more AV game rules for you. Non voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. Key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Let's go. Well, alright, this wasn't too bad. Presumably the lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, alright, that wasn't so bad. Where did we end up? Alright, the other room.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one in floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento Mori, if the ninth line is the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it.
What?
They added that E to ninth, but why?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is
What
weird.
does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. The other part is, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means the door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See? They got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh yeah.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of
We
us?
can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Is the Dio still that bastard? Yo? And we leave through the magenta door and into the warehouse. There's to Temioji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AV rooms before the rest of us got
Also,
back?
I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the 8B rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was a common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed.
We're doing this again,
It
huh?
happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cut and listen to new heavens.
What?
So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tim, Yoji, and Dio search this room. But I guess she's not here, huh? Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick, or she's just gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, and nobody's around to stop her. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so she's not here either. This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while, and I found nothing. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just go back to floor A. Maybe someone else found her. You really? No, we really didn't find her. Wow. Okay, that's kind of scary. Cause she's always been in the garden whenever we've done this. Back to the crew quarters. Did anyone else find her? Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. No. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
No. No. Something in my brain snapped. I'm not doing that scream. The scream clawed out its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. You mean you collapsed? When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? Okay, game. Are we see? Oh, but I can't continue. Yeah, I can continue. For some reason. The world will be different. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I began to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had I been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? She's in the crew quarters. Oh, the crew quarters. Yeah, that has to be it. No lying down the job. Huh. I set off on a dead run. Come on, Sigma, you can save her. I mean, do we want to? Not really, but I guess we need her to live. I guess we need to get an ending, don't we? The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight to the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off. Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
No! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she only passed out. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? Oh man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please, if no vote is recorded.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse. I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving! I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone! She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark. I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh?
What are you fucking talking about?
Lucky man you are. You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm going to Are you thinking I'm going to choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making the decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
Right, Luna.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up!
If I
What?
might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally. Correct?
Nope, can't do that. Nope, doesn't work
Why not?
like that. Here, take a look at this. I pulled a scrap of paper we found out out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
And then we found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
I guess they only put it in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Right. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks
Knock
betray...
it off.
Oh, what? Yeah, huh? now that she's on the other foot, huh, Dio? Fuck out of here.
Trying to get back at me for what I said earlier?
You're the one who fucking said
No
it.
way am I gonna choose betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past
What?
you.
Cool it, boys. Don't worry, I'm gonna be in that room too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me.
I don't trust you, Dio, for 1 second.
Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh! Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean...
Come on,
it
Ten.
wasn't important.
Well, it must have
Forget
been.
about it.
5 minutes.
Ah, come on,
remain.
Tan. Why are you holding out? It must have been that
Time's
important if
running
you
out,
want to
people.
talk to her.
Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. Something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay will get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
Nah, Kay won't betray us. Him and Luna have been the most loyal to us so far. we haven't really played anything with Tan or Quark yet. But yeah, those two have been the most trustworthy ones here.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Had something happen between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I love that smile, that Fi gives.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Come on! We need to hurry!
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
Alright, come on. We were losing people. That, we were off. Gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back to for the warehouse at the dead run. Dead run. I have no reason to betray. I have no reason to betray Clover. Everybody ready? I'm going to open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. You already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Right. Sorry. No, I have no reason to betray Clover.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
And
closes.
she's gonna forfeit to Ally. I'll play Ally too.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she'll default to Ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nori game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Huh?
There's something white on it.
There's what? What the hell is this? For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. What the hell, Sigma? For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. This liquid was coming from my hand. Oh yeah, you got cut, huh? What the fuck, you got white blood? It was coming from the cut I gave myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that. Sorry.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and it spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah. Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words at the moment they were out of my mouth. But something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning.
Sigma.
Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Sigma, what the hell? White blood? There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain.
Sigma, come on.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ally.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game.
Sigma, what the
has been
heck is going on with you?
Results will be displayed. Thank you.
Don't tell me you're
for
getting
your
the virus.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of the AV room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all.
Yeah. To be honest, the AV game wasn't the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit of my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you would never get anything that looked like that. And I never seen my blood do this, and I never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I bleed red, like any other human being. So why was it this time? It was white. What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and head over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be
Everybody
displayed.
should have picked Ally.
Please
I swear to God.
direct your attention to the results screen.
There we go. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. 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 Good. Ooh.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Oh my gosh, thank
Please
God.
check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma?
Yeah, we're...
Sigma, are you alright?
Come on, what's wrong?
Sigma, no.
Say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumbling of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Well, no problem. Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. Oh yeah, your cut's on that hand, isn't it? So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh?
I'm a solo now,
A
huh?
red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Just show them like, oh, we went this way. We went this way, then that way, then this way, then we came down here, then we went up there, over here, and then we came here, and hey, we saw them.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Luna, her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Yeah, Dio, mind your business.
Fine,
Like,
whatever. See if I care.
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out of the yellow door. Ten Myoji and Kay quickly followed. In only moments that all 3 had disappeared. Luna, so, what was it that you want to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else? Good.
Okay.
I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange as your request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off.
You know this place?
Yes, well, sorta. I came here once and I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
She trying to make a pass? She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible whining noise. That's a pretty cool music box. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time, and it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah, well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts out on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tautel and Mitiel. Tutil and Mitiel get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world, or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bluebird is in a cage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird.
Huh?
In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yes. When Til and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Oh, what about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you lose it again.
That's really depressing.
I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt.
When you finally think you have happiness, you lose it again. Man, damn, that kind of hits a bit. I won't lie. Like, there's been like a few times in my life where I'll be happy for like a couple of good minutes, and then it's gone because something else happened. Because another thing happened, or you know. Damn.
I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. You know, Sigma, I think you might be Til.
What? What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Luna? Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice.
Uh-huh.
And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden?
Oh shit! Oh shit! She caught me in a lie! Oh shit! Luna, look, I can explain, alright?
Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice, didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Luna, why do you... No, Luna, you're acting kind of weird now. Well, I didn't know what to say. I can't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been here before?
Sigma, are you a robot?
What?
Have you always been here? See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Oh shit! No! We just read that. No way. That's a fake arm. No. Damn. So you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
For some reason, when Luna called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. Or you just have a fake arm, Sigma, but I don't know. We just read about that. Like how that fake arm is connected to your nerve system, so you do feel pain. And I guess what she said, they bleed white. So it's two possibilities. Either you're just that hand is a fake arm, or you are a robot. I need to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me the heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That will make you my enemy.
Oh, I guess so.
That will make me your enemy.
Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh yeah, I've heard those before. I just read them. Like, that's just an ideal, though. You could work through that. You can work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you.
Luna, you really think I'm a robot, don't
You
you?
have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests. Yes.
Tests?
Well, the
How?
arm should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried grass behind us. But when I turned, there was some. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Phi.
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Oh, the bomb. Luna and I looked at one another and shrugged and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been
Just
here?
got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I follow the line of her finger. And there's the bomb. Shit! This is...
Antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit. Then there's no question,
I've
huh?
got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. Damn it, we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to the 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Shit, if I... Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna believe... You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. And so we head back to the infirmary. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kay and Dio. And of course Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them that they've been completely insane not so long ago. Alright everybody, listen up. I told them how we found the number 1 bomb in the garden. And how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
Yeah, she
There
has on
should
the
be
device,
an
right?
emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
So which one of you guys went to the laboratory? Because you guys got the device from there. That's where we got it last time.
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
What you talking about? What you talking about, Fi?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate.
No, it's not. It's a pretty good plan. Well, I mean, it's not a great plan, but it's a plan. You know, it's like, if you want the job done, shit, search everybody. I guess they will if we got to.
Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Shit, I'll go first. you know me, Fi. Shit, we know each other from different timelines. You know I ain't got that shit. Quiet. Even the unconscious people are quiet. Like, wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized what I was saying.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know. Sorry, I was yawning. I know who set the bombs. That person. You're the only one! You did it! The room was suddenly silent. And that's where we're ending it. That's never to be continued. Yeah, like always, right? Alright, well, short. I mean, like, I don't know. It's been almost 2 hours. It's like, alright, I think we're gonna go, we're gonna go betray Clover and see where that takes us.
Two minutes remain.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a rare ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back to her before I even knew what I was doing. Little did she know about what my actual plan was.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, let's do this.
8, 7, 6.
Alright, Luna, I'm so sorry. I gotta betray you again. I keep doing this to Luna, man. Damn. Betray. I mean, we know it's not gonna have like any good outcome. You know, I was like, it's gonna game over on us. We know this because on the flow chart, does that whole. It stops right there. So I'm assuming the same is gonna happen like the last time with Phi.
Will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now open.
Luna like, you've done this twice now, Sigma, damn. Luna and I stepped out of the baby room. Everyone was coming out of the room as we did.
Why?
I don't know. I felt like I explored all possible avenues, even if they all lead the same way. I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usual warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray, or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. I'm sorry, Luna. I'm sorry, Luna. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Dio and Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Only 3 people. Ally. Betray. Ally. I'm the one with 9.
Points
Again.
have been assigned. Please check.
Oh yeah, they must be mad.
What the hell?
Sigma has
I'm
9
sorry,
BP?
10K. I'm sorry.
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
Man, fuck you. You would do the same thing.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. That was me. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the other staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No! What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Explain that white stuff.
Sorry. I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Like, what else do you want me to say, Kay? Like... Oh, you're one to talk? We can't even see you. You can be a robot. Man, that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No. That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way.
Shit, you could try.
Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I did. God damn it, Sigma. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so.
Man, Sigma, you're in the ground. Shit, let go. Let go of me. I was still master for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger. However, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! This is also a kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white?
Hey, this is my boy Sigma watching, and welcome to the NHK.
You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit, Sigma, you can take down the old man. You know, you can take down that old head, bro. And Dio Punk, you can get like a good few hits on him. I don't know about K though, but you can whoop on these 2. 10 old Dio Punk. You can fuck him up. Shit, get off of me. Let me go.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
Oh shit, no, don't. Oh, karate chop. You could fucking Dio chop my ass like, yeah. Done, out cold. Where are we now? The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way up across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put on a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something and I looked down to see the injection gun. Man, y'all drugged me? Shit! A glass vial labeled Soparil was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. And man, I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. And no one's here. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Shit, even the 2 who were here, even the 2 who were unconscious were gone. Even Cork and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Cork and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. 2 other things, 2 other very important things were also gone. my bracelet and my left hand. What? No. They took your hand? For a long moment, I just stared dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. What the fuck? They chopped off your hand? A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Yeah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. And after that, nothing. Game over. What the fuck? They took your hand, Sigma? Dude, what type of shit is this? This ain't Walking Dead. We just ain't taking hands because we can? Shit. Alright, well, I'm at least glad that it didn't end the same way as this one. That's... I mean, and this one, they just knocked me out, and that's where it ended. This one kept going. Like, this one kept going. They knocked me out, and apparently cut my hand off. I mean, that's pretty cool, but damn, you cut my hand? Shit. Well, we've gotten everything from this side of the game. I mean, we either got game overs or to be continued every route. Let's see, these two are the exact same one. Where we figure out who put the bombs. It's just this one stops here and this one keeps going, which is weird. And then there's this one where we're trying to figure out if there's like a way we can save both Alice and Quark from Radical 6. All right. Well, I guess next time we're gonna have to go in their way. This is the first set of doors. I think this was Phi. No, it was Alice. It was Alice, 10, and I think Dio. No, Quark. K. It was K. No. It wasn't K. It was K. Shit, it was Luna. It wasn't Luna. It wasn't Luna. It might have been Luna. I think so. It was Alice, Luna, and 10 who were the solos here. So we gotta choose 10 or Luna now. I'll probably go with 10 next time. Yeah, I think I'll go with 10 next time. I want to know a little more about him. I wonder how this is all gonna play out. And these two are kind of similar. I mean, it breaks off like hella often here. Jesus Christ. And I guess we go this way, and it's like hella straight lined. Shit, we're gonna be doing like a lot of skipping in these couple of videos to come, man. Because I'm pretty sure they're all gonna be like the same shit we've seen here. So that's gonna be fun. All right, guys. That's about it. That's it. That's it for the session. We've been here for like almost 2 hours now. Well, I'll probably break it up into like 2 episodes or something. But holy shit, man. So yeah, I mean, another game over. We got like 3 TV continues. We gotta wait and see how this is gonna happen. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know. We've gotten that ending where Sigma knows who did it. I don't know. For some reason, my head is like, my brain is telling me Clover. No, kind of Clover, but it's also telling me kind of Dio. I feel like Dio would do it. That fucking bastard, fake ass magician. But but whatever. Gonna have to wait and find out who actually done it. Who actually done it. We still got like a long way to go to figure out all this shit. So all the secrets and stuff. So you don't want to miss out. And you know how you can miss out? By liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing the video, and also hitting that bell so you're notified whenever I drop new videos. Also check out all my social media. Links in the description down below. And that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll continue on next time, and see you guys next time. Peace.